Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Papa here, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Epic Adventures. So today I'm here to do a product review. First ever product review on shoes. Now, pretty excited about it. I didn't think I'd actually do it, but I lucked out yesterday. My wife went to the store. She went to the outlet store in Columbia, and she was able to find me a pair of hiking boots. Can you believe it? Now, in the past, I've always said in the videos that I really hate sneakers because I believe they offer no ankle support, and I've rolled my ankle several times on trail. If you sit back and look at the Three Ridge Trail, I rolled my ankle, and if you look back at the Brown Mountain Trail, I rolled my ankle. And then other times, you know, hiking where my adventures weren't on film, I rolled my ankle. So I've always stuck with boots. Now, the problem that I've had is, just like you guys or people that are through hiking, you know, have issues with trail runners and shoes, I have an issue with boots. I can pretty much put any type of running shoes on my feet without having any issues, and I'll hike forever and a day. As long as I don't roll my ankles, I will hike forever and a day, and I won't have any feet issues. However, when it comes to hiking boots, that's not the issue. Now, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I wear boots for work. I'm always in boots. So for me, boots aren't a problem. They don't bother my feet in regards to this like everyday routine. But when it comes to hiking, I'm very particular about my boots. I like to have boots that feel like trail runners. I like to have boots that aren't heavy and clunky. And so my wife knowing this, because we always go boot shopping, because she gets her set of boots, I get my set of boots, and we always get some nice set of boots for Julian. She went to the Columbia store, she got a pair of boots, and here they are. Don't they look so gorgeous? So these particular boots are the Access Point waterproof Omni-Grip hiking boots. Right away, what I like about these boots is the style. They look very small, and I like the color. Now, one of the things my wife thought I would hate is the color, because I normally get black boots, but these are like a grayish blue boots, and I can still wear these in a casual setting, because I take care of my boots, y'all. Once I come out of the trail, I'm always brushing them off, cleaning them off, and do whatever. And every now and then, you know, like I said, I travel a lot. I might end up just getting these and take them out to travel. They're not heavy. They don't feel heavy. For work, because I have to have safety features involved, my boots are like 2 pounds each. These, if anything, are maybe a pound, less than a pound. I mean, they feel, again, very light, and I like that. I like to be able to move when I'm in the middle of something. And I will say trail runners, are great boots when you're hiking long distance, because they're lightweight and allows you to move. But however, again, ankle support, ankle support, ankle support. My wife injured her ankle in the Smoky Mountains when she was wearing regular sneakers. Didn't have that ankle support, and ooh, it was nasty. Okay, and so with these, I'm looking at high hopes for these shoes. Now, these shoes are no longer on sale at the Columbia website. Like I said, my wife got these at the outlet store, and I commend you guys, and I challenge you guys, don't always go out there and try to get the latest things. Just because there's something new that comes out doesn't mean it always works. I'm the type of man, I like to get used stuff, or stuff that's been on the market for a while, because I get a chance to see how they actually work when people do their reviews on it, or there's a recall, whatnot. So far, I have not seen any reviews across the board about these type of shoes. I even went on YouTube and tried to see if I can find these shoes, you know, before I decided to make a product review on it. And there's nothing. There's Richmonds out there, there's a bunch of other shoes out there, but the Access Points, they're not talking about them. So I'm gonna be the first to pop this cherry. All right, so starting off, these are size 13. Yes, I know I have big feet, and with big feet comes with other big things. That's what she said. And right away, and I know some of you guys out there are probably thinking to yourself, what the hell are you doing? Right away, I'm gonna tell you straight up, these boots are waterproof. Now, let's be real. You guys are probably gonna tell me straight out, what are you doing in a waterproof boots, because they're gonna be hard to dry? Yes, you are. Waterproof boots are hard to dry, okay? However, these are breathable waterproof boots, okay? And I think that's part of the reason why I went with them. And I've been eyeing Columbia for a very long time in regards to the boots, because I saw another set of boots I was going to get from Columbia like 7 months ago, and they were waterproof, breathable. Now my son had a pair of, what were they? The Merrells. And they were waterproof and they weren't breathable at all. According to the construction, I already told you about the fact that it's Omni-Grip waterproof material which is breathable. It also blocks precipitation. With it block precipitation, and of course with it being breathable, it allows it to vent. So what I think they're trying to do is take the ideology of regular running shoes and roll with it here in boots, which is good. Let me see. They have a nice little padding for the tongue, like so, just like any other boots. But however, I have had boots where the tongue was like too low down and it kept irritating me. I hated that. And then what's cool about it, which all boots I like, is that they have a lovely removable insole. And I'll talk about this insole in a minute, so we'll get this. I'll leave this out. So anything with Columbia, you know, they're big on Omni-Grip. Like, they gotta have this Omni-Grip. And I have a Columbia jacket, a Columbia raincoat, I have a Columbia vest, I have a Columbia shirt that's 1/4 zip, fleece shirt actually, that's 1/4 zipped up. And I have not thus far been disappointed in Columbia's gear. However, I will say this, it could get a little lighter. So if you're out there listening to Columbia, you know, shoot me an email, okay? Shoot me an email, or, you know, hit me in the description bar and hit me in the comment section on this video so we can talk, because I will beta test the crap out of your gear. Something that I did notice that I didn't mention before, it has this TechLite technology. And according to this, I'm gonna read this off the screen. TechLite technology is a midsole deliver immediate and long-lasting superior cushion and high energy return. It's more durable in cushion superiority out of the box without the life of the shoe. It's lightweight, which I do feel the lightweightness of this, and increased impact absorption and energy return. So, impact absorption. One of the things my dad told me when I was growing up and I was getting into running was run on the treadmill. And I was like, why? I want to run on the streets. He's like, treadmill saves your knees because it absorbs the impact. Trail runners, I honestly think, aren't the best when it comes to absorbing impact. When you're looking at hiking, I always think they break down way too fast. With boots, I have gotten 2 years worth of worth. Columbia, if this lasts for 2 years, I will, mark my words, as of today, if this lasts 2 years, I will be doing a product review on this shoe again and showing you the wear and tear. I think actually, if it lasts a year, if it lasts a year, I will be doing a product review, and then I'll do another one at the 2-year mark. So do believe that. I will be doing that. So this Omni-Grip, honestly, Omni-Grip is a fancy name saying it has good traction at the bottom. And if you see close, you see that lovely traction right there. And I like that. I like shoes with excellent traction. And the design itself is very unique. I don't know, there's something about that leaves me speechless. So yeah, I just like this overall. One thing I hate is being on trail and slipping and sliding. And I'll tell you one thing, with my trail runners, I'm always slipping and sliding. Even with a pair of trail runners that I bought that I didn't like running in, I flipped them over into hiking shoes, and they were the worst trail runners ever. I mean, worst trail runners ever. So, there's nothing else that I can really think to talk about these shoes, but to let you know that I'm excited. I saw a pair of shoes for Baby Bear that I'm actually thinking about getting. Well, Mama saw a pair of shoes for Baby Bear that she's thinking about getting. And if that's the case, maybe today I'm gonna go down and take a look at it. But one of the things I will do is, starting today, I will be putting the best as possible some mileage on these shoes. At least at a minimum, 5 miles straight out the back with these shoes, see how they feel, and go on and so forth. And if anything, what I'll probably do in regards to you guys out there that are thinking that, hey, is this is this a good shoe? Or I'll say it like this, should I start looking at Columbia? I will come back with you after 6 months. We're looking at around the Christmas time. I'll say around in December. I'll come back in December and I'll let you know what I think about these shoes, and I will show you guys the wears and tears and whatnot of the shoes and everything, so you guys can think for next backpacking season, do I want to get my husband or my wife or my kids a pair of hiking shoes? Let me go look at the Columbia boots and see what you think. Now understand this, I'm not getting any money for this whatsoever. I just like Columbia. I really do like Columbia, and I think what I'll do, so you guys understand my obsession, or my family's obsession with Columbia, what I'll do is I will get all of the hiking gear that we have that is from Columbia. I'm gonna tell you something, I like their pants, but Columbia do not make pants for a thick brother like myself. I got some thighs, I got some ham hock thighs, and if I wish Columbia could make some freaking pants that fit my size, I'll be happy. That's not tight around the thighs, yo, I'll be happy. Big ups Columbia. Hey, comment section if you want me to test that stuff out, okay? Now before I go, I'm gonna talk about the insole. With the insole, it has arch support, which is right there, okay? Here is some level of cushioning right here. Not a lot of cushioning, not a lot of cushion at all. So if anything, I might be putting another insole in here or replacing this, but that's okay. But for the next 6 months, I'm gonna see how this plays out. So far with any of my boots, I've never had to replace the insole. They've always worked, and I haven't had any issues. Another thing which is on here, they have what is called these flex zones. I guess, you know, with these grooves they have in here, it allows me to bend easier, which that's good. And then it also has these airflow, and you see these lines? Besides it allowing to bend, it allows air to flow out. So that way, you know, your shoes can dry a lot quicker. So overall, these shoes are looking good. I'm very impressed with the construction of it. I'm very impressed with the color. I'm excited to try out these insoles. I'm excited to get my boots wet right now. I'm gonna look for a creek and jump in the bad boy to see if they actually work. And trust me, if they don't work, there'll be a continuation of this video. Just saying, yeah, these are a piece of crap. But even then, with these boots not being truly waterproof, I'm not gonna take away from the fact that I love boots. I've been looking at Columbia. So far, I'm impressed with everything that Columbia has to offer. They can do better. But you know what? Not everyone's perfect. Not every company's perfect. So with this being said, thank you guys very much for listening to this video for like the last 15, 16 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy what I brought to the playing field. If you like Columbia stuff, go look at them. You know, let me know what you think about them. Please hit me with that comment section. Hit that like button, thumbs up. Please share, subscribe, and hey man, like I always said, I will see you guys outdoors. Peace.